Hello, my name is Tarja and this game is the Talos Principle 2. I'm currently on the last island, but I came back to the North one because I realized I'm missing one of the audio logs. I think it's here. Where do I go down? Here. There is a question mark in that direction, and I think it's the one I'm missing. Because it's number 4, so I think it should be on this island. I got all of Trevor's audio logs, but I'm missing another one. Looks like it's fairly far away. Now the question is, do I go down? Yeah, I go down. I thought I looked everywhere in here, but obviously I didn't. So let's see. I've solved a couple of the puzzles in the last island, and in the second to last I have 2 numbered puzzles left, because 2 numbered puzzles and 1 lost puzzle. Oh, it's a 1 lost puzzle, and I used the spark on the lost puzzle because I wanted to get to the last island. So they used the spark, and I'll go back later to solve that. Oh well, solve all those 3. I still have unsolved, but this should be the last audio of the one I'm missing. Yes.
As we continue exploring the cold northern reaches of the island, the contrast between the harshness of this place and the softness of New Jerusalem becomes more and more pronounced. There is a kind of madness in what we are doing, going to a place that is so hostile to our existence. That does not mean there is nothing to love here. There is, in fact, a great beauty, but it is a hateful beauty, a beauty you can only love because there are places that are not like this. And yet, it is precisely this hateful beauty that the people of New Jerusalem fail to see, and so cannot understand their own blessings.
So, that was the last one, and I got the achievement. Where do I go next? Maybe I should go to that last island and start solving the puzzles. I already did one of the star puzzles. That was very simple, just needed to turn one switch on. And the second one is a Prometheus, so I'll need to find the, what was it? Sprite. Find that and chase it until it takes me back to the statue, and then that's it. Yeah, this is a bit difficult to navigate, but not as difficult as the last island, because in there you really need to follow the paths. So up here, and we'll go to our vehicle and travel to the last island. I'm curious to see where the story is going, because I've been wondering about the Prometheus and Athena, not Athena, Pandora and the Sphinx. What are they? I mean, just some sort of projections, but they seem to have their own mind. Okay, here we have capsule. Yes, and it suggests traveling to West 3, which is where I will go. I have solved puzzle 1 and one of the lost puzzles in there, but haven't really. I think I took a peek at puzzle 2 and it seemed a bit complicated, but let's see. Let's see what we have here. So I need to solve 6 puzzles. Or if I can't, then I'll just use a spark and come back later for the puzzle. I really want to solve these. So where's the 2? It goes this way. Where is it? Here. This place is kind of easier to travel, but quite hard to navigate, because all these stone structures look the same. So where do we get in? There, I think. Yes. So I was here, and let's see. So what do we have in here? Yeah, there's a fan, and this one powers it, I think. And there's another fan. And why would we? Obviously, we need to take something in there. So that uses the fan, but why do we need the other fan? It just brings us out of there. And here we have a controller, connector. It opens this. Oh yeah, it opens this, but it also turns on the fan. So there's no way to get here any further than this. So this is yet again the kind where you need to get to that end. No. What am I thinking? What opens that barrier? Yeah, so we need to get something on that pressure plate. So need to get in there and close the barrier after, so the fan turns off. And then we can put something on that pressure plate and opens these barriers. But how? This doesn't make any sense. So take this and put it here. So the fan works and so there, and it just become here beside this other fan. I mean, there was one puzzle where you had these so that the box and the connector on top of it, it just stayed in the air because one fan flew it one way and the other one flew it the other way, so it just went back and forth in the air. But that's not the case here. So why do we need this? So let's see. It helps when you put this in place and just try and see what happens. So if we put this here, we can move this way, and no, I was meaning to connect it there, but what then? So basically this would require getting it so that this connection from the emitter to the receiver would go through that second connector. So you would go in and remove the second connector, so the connection between the emitter and this receiver would be broken, and the barrier closes, fan turns off, and you can go with the second connector to the pressure plate and open the barrier. But that's not happening. Not with this setup. No way. And why do we need the fans? I mean, they are there, so they are supposed to be part of the solution. But I don't see how. So is this really all we get? 2 connectors. Let's take this away from here, take it outside and think about this again. So how do we set up this so that the connection between the emitter and receiver can be broken from the inside? That is the only way I see this can be solved. And what on earth are these fans for? Oh. Oh. Let's see. We go here and connect these, and then we take this and we go here and we connect these. And it didn't need more than that. I was thinking that it can't fly it, but it moved it just enough.
The scale of it all is truly breathtaking. But is it a human scale, or is it so enormous that it can only alienate us? Humans have always been happiest in small communities.
Small town paranoia, isolationism and peasant mentality. Great for burning witches, not so great for personal freedom.
Ever the pessimist?
Okay, so work that way. So where's the next one? 3 this way. But that was clever. Up here. Down here. What do we have here? Precision. And there is fan. So that's connector. And there's opening for the beam. And we need to get this open, so we need to get blue beam there. And it'll probably, yeah, it's there. So what does it do? Oh, this one opens this and turns on the fan. So we'll need to connect here and connect here and connect here. But then the question is, how do I get back? Because that needs to disconnect that one, so yeah. But now this is closed again, so how do I disconnect this? I really don't get it. Oh, of course. Of course. I'm not supposed to be there. Let's see, so it's here and here and here, and then we put it here. Yeah, that was easy. I was just in the wrong place. Next one is 4, going this way and this way. Yeah, sometimes I just tend to think in a too complicated way. So the solution is easy, but I'm thinking it is complicated. Okay.
In the simulation, I found myself thinking how hard it must have been for Alexandra to die without knowing if her sacrifices were worth it. It seemed like a tragic end to an inspiring, meaningful life. But now I realize her whole life must have been a struggle. To maintain that faith in humanity when so many people around her insisted that humans are evil, worthless, when they were so lost in self-hatred that they would call their own species a virus. How did she do it? How did she maintain her faith when they were so determined to hate themselves? So determined to reject every solution, every analysis, every step towards controlling the forces that were causing their problems, when they rejected even the concept of progress itself, and then patted themselves on the back for it as if that was original. When I look at the archives now, all I can see is that their leaders were short-sighted idiots and their intellectuals were unimaginative cowards. All they could offer people was a downward trend. Fewer rights, fewer freedoms, fewer resources for anything that mattered. They must have hated Alexandra and everything she stood for. So how did she have so much faith?
Okay, let's see what this one, duality. So we have a connector there, connector here, and we need to open this. No, not open those barriers to get in there. This opens once I get there. There is blue. Where's the red one? Okay. Let's open this and take a look. Okay, the red one is here. So how? Oh. How do I... How do I get those? There's two connectors. The blue one is easy. But how do I get the red one? Is this once again one of these where I put this into both? But I need to first get that open. No, it didn't work quite that way. In which order do I do this? So I need to connect these two. No, but it doesn't. No. I need to connect this way, and I go here, and then. But now I'm missing the other connection. Yeah, I forgot that one. So this needs to be connected to both. Yeah, but there and there. Okay, now I think I got it right. Then here and here. Yes. All this switching around is getting complicated, but that's how it works.
Hey, 1K. I wanted to take a moment to talk to you. I know we're all worried about Byron, especially Al, and I don't want to minimize what happened. But now that the mayor's here, I'm afraid they're going to take this and turn it into a reason to bury their head in the sand. Yes, Byron was rash. He wanted to find Athena so badly that it made him blind. But the thing is, he was right. He was completely and utterly right about what this technology could mean to us. I didn't see it at first, but now it couldn't be more clear to me. The theory of everything is the future. And if we reject it, we're condemning ourselves to a slow death.
So, what do I say? Probably right or agree. Well, yeah, I agree.
I'm glad. You know, I didn't even realize how much I'd limited my own imagination. How I talked myself into just accepting this incredibly poor future we've been offered. A future where things just keep getting slightly worse every day, and we accept it because we're ashamed of ourselves. Not of something we've done, but just of our existence. Like we're a virus on this planet. Like our humanity is a sin. I'm so tired of it, 1K. I kept my head down. I focused on fixing things. But that's all I ever did. I never improved anything. I never built anything new. And when I imagine going on like this for thousands of years, that's a fate worse than death. It really is. We either live and grow and expand boldly and proudly, or we might as well switch ourselves off. We better, because I don't think I can handle the alternative.
Okay. Well, he's right. The New Jerusalem, it looked fine at the beginning, but the more you find out, the more you realize that it's not working. And these people are, well, it's so funny when they're talking about humans and humanity, referring to themselves when they are robots. But, well, they are people and they are quite human in good and bad. But it'll be interesting to see where this is going. But I think this is enough for this time. It's starting to get late and my brain doesn't work quite as well as it should when solving these problems, so probably best to continue tomorrow.